timing. I have a very exciting video today. The first sketchbook tour since this channel has become what it currently is, as well as just the first sketchbook tour in a very long time. I think what my plan is for the outside is decorated now, but I kept this sticker on for you so you could know what it was. Sometimes in the past I've taken the sticker that comes on the front of a sketchbook and like put it in the last page or something like that, but I guess this time I just left it there. So that's why it looks like this. I'll probably take that off at some point now and put some stickers on it because it's done. But yeah, let's get on into it and see what's in here, shall we? So I guess this is a Koh-i-noor. I have no idea how to pronounce that. I'm just gonna say off bat that this was not my favorite sketchbook. I was selected to participate in an Inktober challenge a couple of years back, and I was gifted some art supplies, and I believe this sketchbook was in that. But I started it in November of 2020, so I guess it was probably after Inktober of 2020. This first drawing is very light. I hope you guys can see it. It was for when I was sketching for a Christmas present. We did a Secret Santa exchange that year and I got Hallie, so I painted her a little still life of a tea moment. Here are just some sketches. I did a lot of sketching in this book with just straight up Prismacolor colored pencils. Experimented with some color more. There's just some flowers, a moth that I've been meaning to draw as flash that I guess I kept forgetting to. Some of these things I have drawn digitally on my iPad for flash purposes. I think I took drawing submissions this day. So someone said dolphin, someone said raccoon, still life, which I always love drawing still lifes. Some orchids. Maybe someone suggested Kirby, so I drew Kirby. Kirby swallowing some cake. Swallowing? Breathing in? What does Kirby do? Some mushrooms. I believe I've tattooed this one, this one, this one. I was thinking of just some like tattoo adornment ideas. So we have some simple florals. I was imagining a lot of these pieces like on a wrist or something. I never ended up using them, but who knows? Maybe some ideas for the future. More simple ideas like that. Just a portrait of a girl. More sketches I had done. A lot of sketching with those Prismacolor pencils in this sketchbook. I believe I drew this as flash, but I haven't tattooed it yet. Experiments with color in my tattoo flash. I really have been leaning towards color more, so I like to play around with how to incorporate color in my pieces. I don't think, maybe this one I drew as flash in my iPad, I'm not sure, but yeah, none of these were quite there. Maybe you guys can see me struggling, but you will see me later complain about it, like literally in this book, but this sketchbook was not my favorite because it just did not want to stay open, no matter how hard you try. So even now in this tour, I'm using a lot of muscle. I guess I drew some watermelon. I think I drew this in my iPad, but I haven't offered it as flash yet. Just a couple of little faces. I guess I drew Bruce on December 27th of 2020. A couple mushroom girl experiments I was trying. A pear. Here's the first rendition of the beetle that I tattooed on Justice as part of our beetle trade. Here's mine. I should make that one flash. Maybe I did. I don't know. Some cows. Cows. These are just not the cutest. More cows. This has been claimed but not tattooed yet. This is available as of today. Some more mushrooms. Some more portraits. I think I drew that one as flash. More strangely wonky faces. Cats are apparently not the easiest for me to draw. Yikes. I think that's Bruce though. It's kind of cute. I don't think that was the original of Sam's tattoo, is it? Maybe it was. but that's been tattooed now. I don't know. This has become Flash. None of these have, but it's pretty cute cow. I think I've drawn all of these as Flash now, but I haven't tattooed any of them, I don't think. This became a Flash piece that I did this last month. My first giraffe. I've never drawn a giraffe before. I quite like it. I'm very fond of him. Another mushroom experiment. A fern. Another moth. I guess I was trying to draw a reference of the different drawing pens that I had with me to see the varying line weights. Olives. That one became Flash, but I haven't tattooed it yet. Another portrait. This was a custom tattoo for a client whose 2 kids are named Clementine and Rosemary, which is just too cute. Also, that client is the sweetest. But those, I guess I drew in my sketchbook. This is also a custom I did for a very sweet client, and I guess I first drew it in here. Oh yeah, 2 cranes. This one has been tattooed, and this one will be tattooed probably within this month. These I think I very much intended to become tattoos. This one I actually embroidered for David, and it's hanging in our living room right now. I would like to tattoo that though. All of these I would love to tattoo. That one will be tattooed soon too. It's funny to see some of my work like drawn traditionally, because for a while I've been looking at all of these designs like in digital form on my iPad, but it's fun to see them again as their first renditions. That'd be kind of fun to do a tattoo where the line work was all in black and like one accessory was in color. I think these suns may have been for my client Megan, who has this sun we tattooed on her chest. Here's a fuller sketchbook spread. Oh my goodness, guys, this book is the stiffest. It was like super challenging to draw in this because I could never do it without like having all my weight on the other side. It's just this brand, you gotta work on these sketchbooks. It's too stiff, guys. It's too stiff. But yes, this is one of the first full spreads that I probably drew in one session. I quite like these flowers. Lots of oranges. Here's another spread. This one has since become a tattoo Flash design that will hopefully get claimed this round, and is a sticker as well. Looks quite different than there, but I could tell was referencing that snake. Ooh, I like this. Like the two-tone color situation going on. I think I was watching one of Lee's vlogs while I did this spread. Also, it's really weird, but I was just thinking I must have not even been pregnant at the beginning of this. Yeah, I wasn't. But now I have little notes saying that I felt the baby while I was drawing this. I was 25 weeks pregnant at this point. Oh, I like these colors together. That would be fun to tattoo. Getting a little sketchier in some of these. I feel like it's so interesting to see how your style varies just based on whatever tool you're using, because this has a very more sketchy look to it, and it's probably because I was using a pencil. Just a straight up graphite pencil. Bok choy, I think those are kumquats. Some more Asian food things. I don't know if kumquats are Asian actually. I think I just associate them with my family. We had a little kumquat tree growing up. So I could be totally wrong on that, but I mean, they remind me of my family, as do persimmons. Okay, so this is where we get into where I was getting so frustrated with this book that I had to write down why. Because I was planning on just stopping at this point, but it says I give up for now. The sketchbook doesn't want to stay open, so it hurts my hands. And that was February of 2021. And then I guess I was back in September of 2021. This says, I guess I'm back, who knows for how long, cause my hands already hurt from trying to keep this book open. Baby Ron is sleeping, have to wake her soon. She's probably sleeping a very good long nap. She was only 4 months at that point. I quite like this, so that would make a really cool tattoo. Here's just a printed out reference that I probably used when I tattooed David. I think I really like the look of like 2 colors used in a tattoo. It's nice. I mean, in a drawing. These are drawings, but apparently my brain can only think of them also as tattoos. I think this was the very first blind contour drawing I did of Ronnie in September of 2021. I don't know who this is. Maybe it was myself? Maybe it was like a reference I found on Pinterest, but another blind contour. I feel like this kind of looks like Ronnie. This was when I was prepping to return to work after my maternity leave, and I was drawing some very simple designs to hand poke because I wanted to return hand poking. And a lot of these I have tattooed. That's nice. These as well. Some random little doodles. I could kind of tell by looking at these drawings that I was so annoyed with the sketchbook. It's like very loose, to the point where I can tell that sometimes I was probably working like this, or like some degree of like having, you know, you just had to use the other hand to keep the book open. It's just not great. A crow or a raven, some kind of corvid, a toucan, a chicken, a duck. Some very different birds. I think I was doing some like rough drawings of things that were in front of me. I like how that just says thing. Yeah, look how simple things were getting. This book is not my favorite. It's really hard to draw in. It doesn't stay open. It was really bothering me. I think I was trying to do another like contour drawing of Ronnie, and then I tried to actually draw Ronnie in November of 2021. Doesn't really look like her, but it's kind of cute. Here's a page where I was trying to do more of a full spread again, and I probably meant to color in the whole page in this blue, but never got around to it. This was when I took a training with these 2 local businesswomen. It was really nice, and after this meeting was when I first started to outline my year for 2022, and it's been going really well. I have like a general idea of what I want to accomplish each month. These were just some notes from that meeting. I guess I was drawing some very simplistic leafy things, ferns and just various leaves. I am drawn to the idea of doing like a freehand piece like in one of these things. I think that may have been why I was drawing these, but I'm still nervous by the general idea. Just freehanding in general. Like a lot of our artists have done it, but kind of makes me nervous. Okay, I think this is when I officially gave up. I wrote something. It's very accurate. Hello, I'm giving up on this once and for all. It doesn't want to stay open. Goodbye. Who knows when that was? I don't think that was too long ago. Yeah, that's it in here. We've made it to the end. Not the best, guys. Needs some adjustments for sure. This, okay, I will say the quality of the paper is pretty great. Like, I really enjoyed the surface itself. The surface material itself was not bad. It was just structurally very difficult to use, unfortunately. And that's it for this one. Please don't mind everything behind me. You will not believe how much stuff I moved around for this, for you. But I'm too lazy to move it back right now, apparently. And yeah, and I just gotta go. Baby's crying, needed. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed looking through this sketchbook. It's a pandemic baby. It was my while I was pregnant with baby. Yeah, it's weird to think back to all of the things that you were experiencing in your life when you were simultaneously working in something like this. So it feels very special. I appreciate you guys watching. If you would like to see more sketchbook tours, I have plenty. This is just one of the more recent ones that I wanted to do. So yeah, if you want to see more sketchbook tours, please let me know in the comments. I have old ones, I have new ones, I have plenty that I have not shown much of. So if you guys would like to see that, please let me know. Also, if you are a local client of mine and you saw a design in here that you would love to see offered as flash in the future, I would love to know that as well. We can make that happen. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.